It is Vlogmas day 23. It's also Sunday. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Mind-boggling. And it's quite, well, not warm, but it's like 70 something degrees. Texas being Texas. But I've got a lot to do today. We got all the holiday baking to do today. And I need to finish wrapping presents because sometimes we do gifts on Christmas Eve. So I need to have all the gifts wrapped and all of the things baked. So let's do the advent calendar and start the day. Okay, I can't believe we're almost to the end of this. Here we go. Day 23. Oh, there's the other Ron. I called it, didn't I? Okay, at least he does have his Weasley sweater on, so we have all the Weasley boys with their sweaters, but man, there's so many more characters. We didn't have to repeat Harry, Ron, and Hermione. This calendar has been amazing. I can't really complain. Look at all these adorable pops. So I guess he's going to hang out with the Weasley crew over there. And we'll see who day 24 brings. First up for today's holiday baking, I'm making the cinnamon sugar pretzels that have a little bit of white chocolate drizzled on top, and these are super easy. It just involves a microwave. So everyone loves them when you make them, and they're so simple. So you just need these, I use butter snap pretzels, but any sort of thatched pretzel works the best. And then I will put the recipe down below, but you just need oil, sugar, and cinnamon, which I've got mixed together here. And then this is going to get poured over top. We're going to mix them together, and then they're going to get microwaved. Once they're finished getting microwaved, you put them out on some trays to cool down. And eventually we'll come back and melt some white chocolate on top. So here we go. I forgot to mention an important step, and that is once it comes out of the microwave, before you let it cool, you're going to cover it, and I mean cover it with cinnamon sugar. Cinnamon sugar is ready. Time to finish these bad boys. The sugar is on top, and as you can see, a lot of it just ends up on the bottom. What you're trying to do is coat it and get it to stick, so then when you put the white chocolate on, some of the sugar will stick, a lot of that's just going to get thrown away. But it's to try to get it as coated as possible, and then the white chocolate will help some more stick. So now we let it cool, and then we add the white chocolate. So I'm starting other recipe prep work. I ground up 1 cup and 2/3 of graham crackers to make the graham cracker crust for the raspberry magic bars. And now I'm getting ready to grind up Oreos for Oreo Truffles. This ninja thing is amazing, so I won't torture you by having you hear the blender sound, but hopefully this is just as amazing as it was for the graham crackers, and this is going to be impressive. So here we go.
I'll suffer on your behalf.
Yep, Mike can suffer. Ultimately, I did a good job. I just had to take it off and shake it a bunch because of the cream from the Oreos. It was getting all stuck together. But it did grind them up a lot faster than having to do it by hand. So now I just have to do that for the rest of the package of Oreos. There's our successful batch of Oreo crumbs. I think it's time to go ahead and melt some chocolate and finish up the pretzels. So here they are, and as I've learned over the years, doesn't matter how ugly they are, like that one, because once you actually scoop them up and put them in a container, they're all broken up anyway. Some of the chocolate falls off, some of the cinnamon sugar falls off. They still taste delicious no matter what they look like, so that is them. Wait for the chocolate to harden, and then they'll go in containers to give away to people. Okay, so I'm moving on to the raspberry magic bars. I've got the crushed graham crackers, I've got the sugar. I'm about to add butter to this. And that's going to be our crust. Hi. Yeah, exactly. So, time for some trolley crust. Dad, what the heck are you doing, Dad? Sorry for the weird lighting situation. Sun is pouring through the window right now, but we've got crust done. Now we're going to spread over top our coconut. So the coconut is on. And now we're going to drizzle this whole can of sweetened condensed milk over top, and Mike's going to rage about PUBG. So it's ready to go in the oven now, and it's going to bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. So while those are in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and start the Oreo Truffles. Now I'm trying something different this year. I've never done this particular recipe, so we're going to see how it goes, but it starts the same as any Oreo truffle, and that's you take all the Oreos and you take 8 ounces of cream cheese and you mix it together. So we're starting with that. So you'll know it's done when it looks like this. It looks like a giant dough ball. And you are going to get some good arm muscles from this, let me tell you. So now the twist on this one is normally you would just take this and roll it into truffles. But for this one, we've got raspberries. We're going to take a raspberry, put the Oreo around it, and make raspberry-filled Oreo truffles. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so I've pulled the coconut bars out of the oven, and then these have to sit and just cool. They have to be completely cool before you start trying to put any raspberry preserves on top. So they're done for now. So we're going to finish the Oreo truffles. So I've got one batch already in the freezer. These guys are going to join them, and so you freeze them for a while so that way you can dip them in chocolate. So they need to be hardened a little bit before you dip in the chocolate, or they'll just fall apart. So I do them in batches. This batch is going in the freezer. So there are the truffles. They have been dipped in the vanilla flavored white coating. Just basically dip them in after they were finished in the freezer and sprinkled some sprinkles on top. So I've spread the raspberry preserves on top of the coconut, and the recipe calls for seedless preserves, but last year I could not find seedless preserves. So I went with this brand, and they're delicious. They're actually some of the most natural jelly that you can find. There's not a bunch of preservatives and stuff in it, and no one noticed the seeds. So that's what I'm going with from now on. And now I'm going to sprinkle pecans over the top. And there you have it. The finished raspberry magic bars. Now all my baking is done. I'm gonna go take a shower because we're heading over to the parents' house in about an hour for dinner. So, shower time. My work here is done. So, baking's done, and now we are headed over for Carrabba's takeout because I figured everyone was gonna be nutso to try to eat out tonight, and none of us wanted to cook tonight. So we're going to his parents' house, and they ordered Carrabba's to go, which is clutch on nights like this. Madness has started.
Not yet.
It is started.
Born.
It started.
2 days.
They're disappearing. One by one.
Oh, wow, wow.
Well, I guess I have to join. This one's just, it's just sitting by itself, so I have to. So we're in the car. We've got Christmas music playing. Santa mode engaged. That's what happens when you turn the blinker. As Sammy said, it's Halloween Horror Nights lighting. And we got some Starbucks, so now we're ready to go look for some Christmas lights. Yay, Christmas lights. My Scrooge over here. Bah humbug.
Is it time to go home yet?
Nope. Okay. Very nice, very nice. They won some sort of award. Oh, they're playing a movie this year. They're playing Frozen. Best lights.
Most lights.
Candy cane trees. Very well done. It's the dancing lights. Peas and carrots, it's for you. Oh, nice. Very nice. Aww. Cute. Whoa. All right, Santa. Grooving on this one. Okay. Disco Santa. That is not why I brought us here. No, that is not why we're here.
They're twinkling.
No.
Look.
Oh God, they're growing. The infection's growing. It's spreading. Oh. I should not have my window rolled down right now. We're gonna get infected. This is why we're actually here. The Tesla's so quiet, all you hear is like you running over acorns.
That's what the air conditioning.
Yeah. It's crazy. Very pretty. Best doorway. I can see why. It's a very inviting doorway. They've got Bumble. Hi, Bumble. Santa's favorite. Cute. We're coming up on my favorite little chunk of houses here. The Air Penguin Flight School. And then the Grinch slash Rudolph house.
No.
It's so good.
Silver and gold.
That Bumble.
Well, what do you think of our friend Cornelius?
Misfit Toys welcome. Silver and gold.
Everyone.
At least it wasn't on Jingle 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 for you.
Silver and gold.
This one's my favorite for sure.
Just by the people
Bumble.
see that
Yukon.
happy
I love you. Bumble.
I hate it annoying. Almost realized it.
And his neighbor isn't too shabby either. Very cute. I like the combination of the lighted and the icicles. We got some penguins. There's a Christmas party tonight. And an alien. They have a Bumble and an alien together. Dashing through the stars. It's meant to be. Bumble and an alien together. Okay, this block you win. They all have the luminaries out in their driveway. All together, they banded together. This person has a T-Rex and a llama. Check out that moon too. The moon is very bright tonight. That one has a Mickey and a Minnie. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love them. Or gingerbread man and gingerbread woman. They're so cute. There's Spider-Man back there. Very nicely done. So we are home from dinner at Mike's parents' house and Christmas light scene. I forgot to go to the PO today, so I haven't looked at any cards or packages the past 2 days. We'll go tomorrow, and the cards will get mailed tomorrow, but we're home now, so I'm gonna do the advent calendar. So I am going to get into pajamas and actually relax. I'm running, baking, doing stuff all day, preparing for the next 2 days. So let's do the advent calendar, get into pajamas, watch some Vlogmas, probably watch Love Actually because I just remembered I have some other gifts to wrap. So yesterday I wrapped other people's gifts, but I didn't wrap Mike's because he's in the room with me. So probably wrap gifts and watch Love Actually because Christmas is almost here. Day 23. Now, we still have 2 days with mystery items that did not appear. So we've only got 2 more days left to see if they're going to appear. So I have a feeling that either 23 is going to have a bunch of them, or 24 is going to have a bunch of them. We'll see. But I'm crossing my fingers, hoping for a twofer. Here we go. Feels pretty fat. Yeah, yep. All right. I don't know what was supposed to be where, but we got a boot gummy full of little toys. Another set of the pinballs, which were really delicious the first time, by the way. From Mauam? Something like that. And I'm excited to have both of these. We have so many treats right now. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself, but I'm pretty excited about it. And how are my boys this evening? You're looking at what's in my hand. Hi, Ash. How are you this evening? Merry Christmas Eve Eve. Foster, you seem pretty content at the moment with your little chew and little tail wags you just gave me, right, Foster? Oh, cutie pie. And how are you, Mr. Bear? Oh, here comes Jealous. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. You cannot have what's in my hand. Are you sulking because I wouldn't let you bark at whatever you were barking at outside? And I made you come inside? Mommy's the worst, huh? Wouldn't let you just bark at whatever it was. So for today's ornaments, I'm going to feature my Rudolph ornaments since we just saw Bumble. So there is Bumble, who's obviously one of my favorite characters. And then I also have Rudolph and Yukon, which were a set from Hallmark years back. Bumble's also from Hallmark from years back. And basically whenever I see a new one that's really cute, I try to get it. I also have some other ornaments that are like jingle bells with them on it, but they didn't make it on the tree this year. And I think, as you guys know, I also have these guys over here and these guys over on this windowsill. So they're my faves. Okay, well, here I am. There's only 3 questions left. Thank you to everyone who's commented on yesterday's video reassuring me that I answered the question just fine. So thank you. And I just realized my light isn't on all the way. Hold on. If I don't do the light at full brightness, then it won't focus on my face. So this one is from well, it's Canadian Disney Lover. I always do this every year. I'm like, CDN Disney Lover. I think that's Canadian. It's Canadian Disney Lover. And her question is, if you were granted 3 wishes, what would you wish for? Oh, this one's so tough. My number 1 would be unlimited means of travel opportunities. So basically that means having enough money and having enough vacation time and or not having to have a full daytime job that would allow us to travel way more than we do. Because 1, traveling is expensive, and 2, traveling is tough because at least in the States, we do not get that much vacation time. My current job, we're offered 12 days a year, and that includes any sick time. Now, I am fortunate enough that my particular boss is okay with having us work from home when we're sick, so I haven't had to use any of my PTO as sick days, because most days I'm fine to work, I just don't want to be at my desk coughing and sniffling and getting other people sick. So I've been fortunate enough to be able to use my PTO as PTO, but it's still only just over 2 weeks. And that's not very much. So if you want to do any sort of international travel, I mean, you're pretty much out for the whole rest of the year, because it seems like if you want to do an international trip, you should do more than 1 week. I wish I had unlimited vacation time and unlimited funds to be able to travel anywhere I wanted. Wish number 2, I think I would do something like wishing for perfect health and happiness for all of my friends and family, myself included, so that we'd all be in perfect health, so we didn't have to worry about any of that, and we'd all be happy, whatever that means for us. So all of us reaching our full potential and healthiness and living for as long as we possibly wanted to live for. Hey, it's my wish. I can dream big here. So that would be wish number 2. And obviously a genie is granting this because it's not obviously a realistic wish. Alright, I'm gonna go just kind of funny with this one, because wish number 1 is really the one thing that I would want in life that I currently am not able to attain myself. So wish number 3 is just gonna be a fun one, and I wish I could have a time machine and be able to go back to original Epcot whenever I wanted. Just hop in the TARDIS and go back and visit original 80s, 90s Epcot and stay there for as long as I want and visit as many times as I want. And I'd probably use the TARDIS to go see some other things too while I was at it, but 80s Epcot would definitely be an awesome place to visit and relive all my memories and go see Original Imagination. So there you go. That's my 3 wishes.
I'm in the makeshift studio.
Okay, so I'm watching Gary's vlog. But Foster's been chasing something in his sleep.
Because when I edited yesterday's vlog, all the clips I had shot for today's
Oh, he's
vlog,
done.
I loaded
Did you catch it?
Like 30% way through.
I hope you caught it, Bean.
As I say, it'll only be today.
Somehow, it's after 11 p.m. already. Don't know where this day went. I guess because I spent hours in the kitchen earlier today. But it flew by. I have no idea how much footage I actually have from today because I feel like so much of it was cooking stuff. But I just went down the rabbit hole of catching up with Vlogmas, so I've watched probably 3 or 4 days in a row of Vlogmas of everyone I've been following. So suddenly now it's after 11 p.m. and I don't think I'm doing much else for the rest of the night aside from watching Vlogmas and maybe putting on... No, you know what? I'm gonna save Love Actually. I'm gonna watch that tomorrow because I still have to wrap the gifts. I did not wrap the gifts yet. So I'm gonna save that, watch that tomorrow while I'm wrapping gifts. I think I'm just gonna watch Vlogmas and go to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Christmas Eve. What? I know I've been freaking out about this every night, but I'm like, how? Where's the time going? It's going by so fast. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.